What's up, Kevin? Did you pull yourself together there? Look, you were having a moment for a second.
Yeah, I was having a little bit of a moment. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was trying really hard to put the pieces of my brain back together.
I've been there.
You know,
Been there.
yeah. I hate when they get all eradicated and discombobulated and
Hydromatic. What? Get off of Chat GPT.
I'm not.
Synonyms for
No. Divided, disconnected, segregated, isolated, detached, split. Anyway.
But that is not a bad segue because recently you and I have been having some rough conversations, and like the world right now is kind of going into shambles. And you had a good idea. You're like, you know what? Because we were going to talk about one theory, which we'll save for later, and we were maybe going to talk about like some of the stuff that just recently happened. But you were like, you know what? People don't always just come on here for news or a theory, or we want them to feel good.
Yeah.
So I thought that was a good idea to just talk about some. You want to tell them what we're talking about?
Yeah. Going over some embarrassing stories today. Yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be rough. Yeah. No, I figured well, why not go over some a little more lighthearted content.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean, we're gonna put some parameters on this though. Okay. We're not gonna go too crazy, right?
What's too crazy?
Like we're gonna just make sure that we're not just like putting stuff out there that like you can't. You gotta remember, once you put it out there, you can never get it back.
Oh yeah, you're.
You know what I mean?
What's it called? Internet trail or.
Well, once you connect to the home Wi-Fi, like on your phone that's connected to the home Wi-Fi, then you're connected to every phone or tablet or computer or TV that's on that same Wi-Fi. I didn't know if you knew that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's illegal.
What do you mean?
So
wait, what? Okay, it's definitely a conversation. Anyways.
Anyhow, never mind. You'll understand in like 32 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. But it was a good idea, and I was like, you know what? And thanks, shout out to GPT.
Chat GPT for the W.
Well,
no, because this is the thing. Here's the thing. This is the thing.
What's the thing?
Anyhow, don't look at me like that.
Okay.
Yeah, look over there. Yeah. You look over there.
Pointed to the left in the gym.
Whatever.
But no, yeah. So, what is one of
my embarrassing story? All right. What I'm gonna leave it up to you. What version of Gavin do you want? Do you want young Gavin? Do you want middle school, high school, college?
You know what?
Adult Gavin.
I say let's do this. I say
we go in order.
We'll do a light one.
Okay.
An early one for you. An early one for me.
And then go back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do three each.
Okay. Sure. All right. So, when I was 24, I pooped my pants.
You're 24 now?
Oh God. So, all right. So let me think of an embarrassing story. For when I was like, I'll say what? Do you want what age group? Do you want to say like 7, 8?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. So, when I all right,
when you were
buckle up,
a young boy.
When I was a youngin', right? When I was just a little jit, I was really into wrestling as a kid, right? So like really into wrestling. It was like baseball, wrestling in terms of like my love for things. And then so basically what happened was I was at my mom's one day. It was a Saturday, and I don't remember a lot. I just remember like pretty much broad strokes, but I remember my favorite wrestler at the time was Batista. And if you know anything about Batista, you know that he wore like black like trunks, kind of he looks like underwear or like whatever.
Underwear.
Under there.
Underwear.
Under there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then he would come out to the ring, right? And he was just this massive hulking human. So I thought I was Batista. Like in my head, I was like, I am Batista, right? So And one day, I literally stripped down to just my like black underwear, and I have my little wrestling belts, and I'm running around the house just going for this thing, or I'm just like, oh, doing the whole entrance, doing the celebrations and all, picking up pillows, slamming them down, the whole nine, right? Pinning them, right? And and so I'm doing this, and it has to be like 15 minutes of this, just running around the house, just like, And then I remember vividly, I threw the pillow on the ground, and I'm like, I hoisted the belt, I'm the champion, and I look to my left, and I'm right in front of my glass window, my glass like sliding door.
Oh no!
And all I see didn't register in my brain before this, I guess, but all I see is like an entire section, like in my backyard, like in the backyard of like my mom lived in an apartment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was like communal backyard, right? And all I see is like 4 children, a group of parents, and then like grandparents. They're like 10 feet from the back of my house, and I stop, and they all are just, not all of them, but like the grandparents are like, what the, like they're all looking at me, and then they notice at me looking at them, and they're like, oh shit, hey. And then they grab the kids and start walking away. And I remember like 8 years old, just having this like vivid fear, like this vivid like,
God, dude.
And I was like, imagine what that must have looked like. It's like it looked like a baby deer just born. What I'm saying? Just flopping around, leg all discombobulated, just leg bent wrong, and just flopping around, screaming.
How does that make you feel now that you're 24 and you can look back at that big? Were you proud of yourself?
Dude, I was killing that. First of all.
Batista bombs?
Dude, Batista bombs at the ass. No. Dude,
should have reached your ceiling, bro.
I was killing it, bro. I had all the moves down pat. I'm not even, you know what? I don't even care, bro. I don't care about them because they were witnessing greatness. Because I had every goddamn move memorized. I was hitting the spine busters and the elbow drops and the German suplexes and the Batista bombs and the spears. I was hitting them all. That pillow didn't stand a chance. Circa 2006.
Oh, God. So mine was around that time.
Okay.
No, I think this was when I was in preschool, going to kindergarten.
Yeah.
So I was a bit of a rambunctious kid.
Okay.
Now, I'm sure you remember the old show, The Wiggles.
Oh, yeah. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Yeah.
So I was obsessed.
Were you?
Not now how you were with Batista.
Yeah.
I was with The Wiggles. I'm in like preschool. These are all stories that I heard from my mom. And this one haunts me.
Yeah.
Because I used to, I don't know why. I don't know what would entice me to do something.
Right.
But I would stand up on a chair. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. And I would sing the song. And this is like almost an everyday occurrence.
Okay.
And I would disrupt the class. I'm like, you all need to sing. And then that same year, I remember this. I don't know why I remember this, but I remember doing this. So this one specifically,
Yeah.
I was in the same time. And maybe I was in kindergarten coming in, but I remember this too. Around like the same circa era. So remember Spy Kids?
Yeah.
Remember in Game Over when he gets entered into the game?
Yeah.
And he comes down, he bam hits the ground, and he goes,
Yeah.
computer generated. You remember that scene?
Yeah.
So I used to get up on the chair, same chair that I wait for the Wiggles. And I'd jump down and have a piece of paper on my chest. And I'd go, oh, computer generated.
You were a loser.
I know.
Holy shit. That makes my story sound so much cooler.
But I used to do things like that when I was younger like that. I used to, all the shows. I was the show. I need you to imagine, okay? I need you to imagine. Computer generated.
You gotta do that now, dude. Just put it in front.
And the best part was I had like a white piece of paper with like, you know how they have like the clock thing, the timer of their lives. I had like 100 on there, but I always put 99 because I couldn't figure out how to get the 100.
You're the guy.
I was the guy.
Oh, dude, I can't even laugh, bro. I used to I used to wrestle pillows, bro, and I used to pour water on myself like Triple H.
You take like a Stone Cold Steve Austin, take like 2 Diet Cokes,
bro. Imagine, just for a second, imagine you're my mom, and you're chilling on the couch. And all of a sudden, you just hear the door to your child's room open, and this like 5'3", or no, probably like 4'9", whatever, 8-year-old comes limping his way out of the bedroom.
And you were 4'9" and 8 years old.
In nothing but underwear and a wrestling belt. Looks at you dead in your face and is like starts dumping water bottles on their head and then wrestles the fucking pillow for like 20 minutes and then like nothing happened, gets up and goes back. Yeah, dude.
Were we losers? all right, so like middle school. We're moving on. We're going to middle school era.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Go to middle school.
Oh, so much
Computer
stuff
generated.
happened.
You're moving on.
So much stuff happened, dude, in middle school. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay. Ooh. Middle school. Okay. All right. Let me try to remember all the facts here. As many facts as I can. I think I poked myself in my eye with my thumbnail, so it kind of hurts.
A thumbnail, like a...
Yeah, all right. So I'm in middle school, right? I'm in 6th grade. And let me just actually, yes. So let me break this down for you. Let me break down the context of this, right?
Okay.
6th grade, Gavin. Not the coolest cat out there, right? You know, not the coolest cat in the litter, you know. Rolling into school, mind you, with a black and gold Reggie Bush jersey. Saints jersey, right? With royal blue Stewart pants. Like sweatpants.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, it gets better. Black shoes, okay? Rolling into school. And a big-ass red binder. Right?
Zip.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
of course
zipped.
it's
It was a
zipped, yeah.
5-star, bro. Of course, it had pockets and everything, bro. So we get to school, and instead of going into the gym, because I think they were working on the gym, or they were doing, it was like, no, it was health. It was a health day. So we had to go to the auditorium to talk about things like dental hygiene and personal hygiene and like this kind of stuff, right? Like, and so it's my whole class. Like, not the whole school class. I'm saying, like, the whole class for my gym class.
Yeah.
And I'm in the second row. And one of my favorite teachers of all time is talking. Mr. Elias, right? And he's talking about, and he goes, by a show of hands, how long on average do you brush your teeth for? Points to some kid, and they're like 20 seconds. And he's like, okay, maybe a little bit longer, maybe, blah, blah, blah. So the kid's like, 2 minutes. And he's like, okay, it's a little much, but get in there. No, I was an introvert. I didn't speak. Whatever reason, I realized my hand's in the air. Like, I noticed, I'm like, what is happening? He goes, Gavin. And it felt like it was like a spotlight. Boom, whole class. Whoosh. And I go, with this pristine confidence, go, 1 hour.
No. You gotta put on a whole docu.
I go, 1 hour. That's all I did. I go, 1 hour. And he goes, he could have just said, nah. But he didn't do that. Right? You could have just been like, all right, moving on. Nope.
Tell me you went. It's too long.
This man looks at me in my face and goes, "What?" Now, mind you. I'm a chubby kid. And I'm in a Reggie Bush jersey with some blue ass pants.
Did you shower at least?
I was clean. I just couldn't dress. That was the reason we had to get uniforms the next year. Imagine. Oh my god. All right. So he goes. Now the whole class is paying attention. Now the whole class is really looking at me. And they're looking at me and he goes, "No, you don't." And I was like,
Don't tell me you doubled down.
I had to, bro. What am I going to do? I'm like, "Ah, damn, you got me, bro." I was like, "Yeah, I do." And he goes, "No, you..." All right. He goes, "Shut up."
Wait, she told us an hour. He goes, "What's even more embarrassing?" He goes, "No, you don't. You doubled down."
But then I got like defensive. Like, "Yeah, I do." And he's like, "Whatever." He just like completely lost hope. He lost hope in me in that moment. And then
I lost hope in you in that moment.
because, like, I wasn't really like, I don't know, dude. I didn't know the question.
Dude, you really...
Good times.
So, mine isn't that bad, but this is going to be messed up. I'm not going to say her name, because...
Oh, I need to...
Because she is a nice woman.
Whoa.
I was in 6th grade. And so in Springfield, what you do is they prep you for like going to class. So there's 2 classes. You have like one is like your morning class, like your math and your science and that, and your English and all that. That's just the other stuff. So
Okay.
At the time, there was this girl. Now, Matt was starting to thin out now. Like I'm playing
Right.
sports, I'm playing football, and
320 to 280. Gotcha.
6th grade. But there's this girl.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I want that one. And I was like, I don't know if I squat that much. So she was, yeah. So that's all happening, right?
Okay.
And we're talking. We were dating, but like I didn't really know that, right?
Right.
So the one day she texts me. She goes, "Hey Matt." I was like, "What's up?" Blank blank blank.
Right.
And she goes,
Well, she had three names.
But she goes, would it be funny if like we told everyone as a joke that we were dating?
Oh, I know. Yep.
And I was
Yep.
like, oh, that'd be kind of funny. Yeah, that's
everyone
my
would
friend.
find that
Yeah.
hysterical. I mean,
Yeah, because I was just naive. I didn't think much of it.
Yeah.
So I was sure. And I'm like, I don't know, isn't that weird? And then like I think Ben was like, oh, I don't know.
it's a little
So
odd.
then get to school the next day. And I'm like waiting in line. You wait by the door to go to your next class.
Right.
Or your next teacher. And all the girls are laughing. I was like, and my crush at the time was in that class.
Oh, which wasn't the same person.
No.
Okay.
No.
So you're just out here.
So I thought it'd be funny.
Okay.
They would laugh. And at this point, I got beat red. And when I'm like really uncomfortable or like nervous, like, I sweat. So I need you to imagine a kid who a little rounder, right?
Yeah.
And went to Super Clips with a bag that I used to be able to roll around. So there's like a handle sticking up on the back of me. Why are you guys laughing at me? And then it clicks, and I realize, oh, she likes me. That's why she did it. And the girl's like, so Matt, you're dating someone. No, she's too big. And I say this. And the problem is I can see the switch on her face. And the best part about that was they started laughing. So then I went, this is just, so I start laughing, and then I said the one teacher she cracks up, and that's what did it for everyone. Was when the teacher thought it was too funny.
Dude.
But the problem was it bothers me to this day because I was so uncomfortable that I was like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna go along with this joke anymore. That's it. And then I ended it right there. I just totally flipped it on his head,
dude.
So yeah, that was that.
Okay, wait.
I'll never forget that day because I even remember what the door was cracked open just a little bit because we were told we can't leave just yet to the bell.
Okay.
That's how ingrained that story is in my brain.
All right, I need to have one honorable mention about middle school because there's a lot. But listen, there was this one time.
No, you
didn't. So I had a friend.
Okay.
And he was one of my good friends at the time. We had almost like we literally had 8 classes or 9 classes throughout the day or whatever, or 8 or whatever it was, and we were in like 6 together. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
So like we were always sitting next to each other, always talking to one another, like just goofing off, being kids, right? So I'm in English class, and it was English class, and then you had lunch, and then in the middle of English, and then you would go back to English.
Okay.
Right. So lunchtime comes, we go to get lunch, we're vibing out, and then what would happen is when you came back from lunch, it was reading time. So there was 2 rocking chairs, like on the floor, like they were rockers, super comfy.
Okay.
Right. Whoever got their book at first, like it was like free for all. You got whoever got the chair got the chair.
Yeah.
So.
Oh no!
So me and my friend
I already
are like whatever. Right? We're really trying to get this chair, right? We're trying to get these chairs. So we race into this classroom. Now, mind you, I'm 6th grade. I'm about 5'3", maybe like 5'5". I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I had to be about 5'5" at least. Yeah, I was like 5'5", 5'6".
Oh Lord!
And this kid's like 5'1". And we are sprinting down this hallway, get into the classroom, and we get we get the chairs, right? Someone had said something when they came in because we had sprinted down the hallway. Like they were walking, we were sprinting.
Oh Lord, dude!
Mind you,
How many were there? How many were you there? How many people were there total?
Like 15.
15 running in the hallway.
No. No, that's where the worst.
Okay.
It's only 2 of us running.
I'm tracking.
15 people in the class. We're the only 2 running. So we get to the room anyway. We get to the chairs. I'm vibing out. I'm like, yeah. Here comes the class, and they're like, the bullies in the class were like, what the fuck? So anyway, reading time ends, and the class is coming to an end. So me and my friend are up at the front of the room, and we're just talking. The teacher is over in the corner.
Okay.
Right. Behind her desk.
Okay.
And me and him I'm not like really paying attention to my surroundings, and we're in the front of the room and we're talking, just shooting the shit. And literally this is how it happened. This is like out of a TV show or something, right? We're talking, and all of a sudden I hear, "What are you 2 gay?" Bell rings. Everyone starts leaving, cracking up. Like,
oh no!
Like the whole classroom is erupting in like keel over laughter, and I'm just standing there frozen. And then what made it worse was I looked up, and I see my teacher giggling as well.
Oh no!
And I was like,
dude, these teachers did you dirty, dog.
Dog, I know,
dude.
But I was like, damn. And I just remember, I'll never forget that. That was the first time I felt socially awkward like that, where like I didn't know whether I was angry or sad. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't know. My emotional meter was kind of just like stuck doing this.
Yeah.
And then I never forgot it. Like I never forgot
That'll
that
be
one.
ingrained in your brain for
Oh
the rest of
yeah,
life.
I remember everything. I remember how the room smelled.
Oh god. All right, so
all right, I did
now,
an extra one.
now you have high school.
So you go to high school first.
I go to high school first.
Yeah.
Well, we can just go back and forth. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Well, I just did 2.
All right. So this one this was in high school.
Let me hear your high school story.
So do you remember when I broke my ankle, right?
Yeah.
So my good friend Chris Boggs, shout out Chris, he lent me his like scooter.
Okay.
So they called me Scoot.
Scoot.
Ben coined that.
Okay.
cute that I looked at him.
Yeah.
So they call me Scoot Scoot, and when I would get around, like it was great. So one day, I'm with my girlfriend at the time,
Okay.
and we're I'm riding around in the outlets.
Yeah.
Now the gaps in the walkway, if you hit them just right, like you might fall. So
Yeah.
I need you to imagine like a 255-pound man with spring forward all over his body and this small woman. And I'm driving. She goes, "Oh, look." And I went, "Where?" As I'm riding, and I hit the between the and I eat shit. Problem was it's the outlet, so it's busy. There's people everywhere. And dude, I didn't just fall, Gavin. I went over, trying to catch myself, realized I can't use that leg. So I fall, smack the ground.
Oh God.
The worst part was he fell. Oh my God, he fell. No one's helping me. My girlfriend's just staring at me. So I have to like hobble up, and she goes, "Okay." So she grabs my scooter, and I get back on it, and I look around, and people are just staring at me.
What do you want them to do?
Oh no!
Hey, overly oversized child. You want to...
It was just, it's one of the things
I
that
don't know if you're 15 or 30. Let me help you out.
I'm laughing hard. But it was one of those things that was so ingrained in my brain where I'm just in the middle of the outlets. I'm already vulnerable. And the thing was, I just got the scooter too, so my toes are sticking out. I haven't gotten my second surgery, so I'm still in the cast they gave me for the first time. So I have like dirty ass toes that I haven't cleaned in.
He's got hobbit toes. Just that's the only thing you could clean.
Yeah,
Bro.
bro, I couldn't do. I was like, nah, brother, just chill that way.
No shot.
And then I literally, because it was one of those things where like you like, you really had a whoa, holy shit,
Dude.
But like you never like how your arm hurts. You have to like rest it, but you try to get up or like you brace.
Yeah,
or, like
yeah.
something hurts, but you don't use it. So like I was gonna try to like catch myself with my right foot,
Right.
so that would have been fine. And at the last second decision, I was like, I can't use that foot. I can't use that foot.
Right.
Obviously. And I just ate shit.
Just be a man.
Just be a man.
Plant that. Snap it again.
Justice.
Jesus.
But yeah, so that's like what it was. Just it was so ingrained in my brain because I was a vulnerable person at that time.
Yeah.
And it was just to eat shit at the outlets.
Oh.
And the other thing too is like I became very uniquely aware that I was wearing spring forward. So the time I was riding around, I'm just like, I look like a pussy.
So, I almost died. Like I didn't think about it until like just now, but I could have straight up died. So
This is your high school one?
yeah.
Okay.
So basically, when I was in high school, I was hanging around with some friends, and basically I had kind of adopted the whole like sagging of the pants lifestyle.
Sagging and swagging.
Yeah. So it was at the time was like 2014 or 2015. Everyone's sagging, everyone's it's part of the like societal thing that was So I'm walking around like a dumbass, just hanging out with friends, and then the bell rings, and they're like, "All right, we're going to class," and I'm kind of like, I'm too cool for class.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk around for a little while
Yeah.
longer. I was listening to my iPod Touch. You know what I mean? Like I'm a cool kid, right?
Yeah.
So I'm walking around the hallways now to kind of put into preface what I'm wearing. I'm wearing Osiris shoes.
Whoa.
Yeah, wearing Osiris's with black jeans, red shorts underneath, sticking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a gray shirt.
Say it.
It's a gray shirt.
Was it a little too tight for your body? Was it hugging them peck poppers?
Oh, it was gripping.
Was it a? Would you say it was a grip reaper?
It was grip. It was yep. It was definitely if I moved the wrong way, it might But basically, it makes it worse that
Were
it
you
was
sweating?
No, I wasn't. No, it was cool to sweat, bro. And so it said, I'm also wearing a neon pink, blue, and green Neff belt. And I'm wearing the gray shirt is too tight for my body. It says,
Bro, just say it. We're already here.
Keeping it fresh with the Pillsbury Doughboy. on my left back.
Okay.
And I'm walking around and I'm like, I'm the coolest kid, bro. I don't give a damn. So I'm walking.
Tell me you did this too. Tell me.
I had the hair where like the sides of my head were like shorter, but the top was long, so I had it swooped.
Bro, what's up?
It was
bro? How are you, dog? Were you that man? You were that dude?
I was him, bro. I was chill like that.
Were you Timothy Jones? You were him?
It was the Rizzler. I was the Wizard of Oz, bro. And so I'm walking down the hallway, and I'm like, yo, one of my friends texts me. He goes, yo, you should come down to my class. Like, near my class, so I'm going to go to the bathroom. We're going to, walk around and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right. Now, mind you, this period that I'm skipping is free period, or it's like a study hall. So it didn't really matter that I went. The problem was, though, it's Norristown, so if you didn't show up to class, they, like, alerted people anyway. Like, even if it was that, like, they'd be like, hey, we're missing somebody. So I'm walking around the hallways, and I'm going down the stairs to the first floor, and I'm on the third floor. I'm going down the stairs, and my shoe, like, I don't know exactly how it happened. All I know is now that because I'm sagging my pants. So basically, my left foot hits the stair weird, and my shoe rolls a little bit. Okay. Not anything crazy, but like a little bit. It throws me off balance. And as my right foot is coming, like I'm walking down the stairs, because my jeans are too baggy, the tip of my right toe, like my right foot, catches the jeans that are bunched up near my ankles.
Oh no, I know. And you eat.
And then it stops my momentum, and then out of instinct, my left foot goes out to the next step. But my right leg, I'm falling, and now I'm actively heading towards the ground. But then my right ankle hits the ground, like on the step. My left foot skids on the next step, and I fall backwards. And I smack my head off of the stairs. I was like, BAM! and the worst part,
it gets worse.
I'm laying there.
You're already wearing a tight ass gray shirt.
It was so tight. No, this is the worst part. So I'm laying there. My hair's all messed up. Back of my head hurts.
Oh, you're not keeping it.
I'm like, so then I'm laying there, right? And I hear this. This is all dude, my head hurt. And I'm laying there looking up. Now my knee hurts. And my back hurts, right? Because I fell directly onto the stairs. I hear. I just look up, and there's one of my security guards just looking at me. So it's like,
you just went to class.
It's like really big black guy just looking at this little white kid. I look like I just came from a fucking pride rally. I'm like, I didn't know what to say. I'm like, hey.
Bro, you know what you should have said? Sorry, I was just keeping it fresh.
He just goes, are you Gavin? And I go, yep. And then he just goes, get to class. I'm like, all right. I have to pick my ass up and walk to class. Dude, I know for a fact, bro. They rewatched that on the cameras like 20 times because it like broke the laws of physics, bro. Like the way.
Could you imagine? They're all like sitting around at lunch and they're like, I wonder how he fell. Oh, look, I'm precisely right. Wait, doesn't make sense.
It was like I was falling this way, and all of a sudden I ended up that way.
Dude, what a way to end this.
Oh, dude, I never forget it, bro. I never forget. I looked up and my brain was blank. Dude, I probably had a concussion. I was just like, I just go, hey, hey. He's like, he points with the walkie-talkie. You good?
All I can see is the walkie-talkie with a mad extendo.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
And it's like moist. Oh, dude. Oh, my
Wrap
God.
this thing up here. Thanks, guys, for tuning in to another episode of Stuttering in Silence. We wanted to keep this one lighthearted for you guys. Hope you enjoyed our embarrassment in Gavin's story. But stay
Stay cool and keep it fresh.
keep it fresh.